it's your girl Meesh. Welcome to another episode of Love Meesh, where I share my thoughts, opinions, and ramblings, and sometimes I'll have guests over, but no subject is off limits. It's a billion people in the world, and I'm one of them. So welcome to my world. Let the conversation begin. I'm back. Let me tell you a little something about Kingston. He reminds me of the baby off of The Incredibles. Kingston just hollered his behind off. I had to change him. He didn't want to lay down. He wanted me to hold him. I put him in his car seat, and he is just fine, just staring at me. So sleepy, them eyes batting so slow. Good night, Kingston. All right, so there's this quote that says, there's someone out there who needs to hear your story from you. It says, your stories matter, and our hope is to bring awareness to infertility and child loss through your words. There's another Instagram post about this woman who wrote a book called The Light After Loss. And she wrote, on December 21st, 2015, I had my first miscarriage. It was something I never talked about publicly, and I couldn't have never guessed that I would go to have 3 more. The other thing that I could not have guessed was that talking about my journey would change things so drastically. My entire social media presence has transformed, and I have been able to find a powerful voice that many others identify with. I could not be more excited to share with you that my first book, The Light After Loss, is coming. It is the result of documenting how one of the toughest phases of my life have become one of the most meaningful ones, and reflects not only my journey, but the stories of so many that have shared their experiences with me. Another quote says, we remember the babies born sleeping, those who were carried but never held, those we held but could not take home, and those who came home but could not stay. So another one that says, how are you? Says, I'm fine, in bold letters. And behind it in gray letters, it says, broken, sad, lonely, hurt, upset, alone, depressed, suicidal, angry, hateful, breaking down, screaming, dead, empty, nothing, crying, shouting, giving up, hiding, wearing a mask, cutting, horrible, down, hollow, worthless, misunderstood, incapable, lost, pathetic, ashamed, bitter, forced, uneasy, tense, dominated, pessimistic, distrustful, tearful, crushed, offended, aching, wrongful, shaking, timid, weary, victimized, tortured, pain, lifeless, cold, dull, nervous, sacred, suspicious, alienated, numb, stressed, and bruised. It says, you asked me how I am, and I prepared to lie. This is our reality, our daily ritual, the truth. And I don't feel like that every day, but I do get in my moments. And nobody want to keep hearing the same story over and over again. But when things happen, sometimes you can't bury them. Like the loss of a parent, loss of a child, loss of a friend, like grief, loss in general, rape. I mean, the list goes on. Certain things, they just stay with you. And they don't go away. Time doesn't take them away. You just got to work through them on your own. So, there's another quote that said, you should be here. And I really, really love that. And my girl, Kehlani, she got a song. And it was like, you should be here right now. I love that song. Okay. Another one says, it's okay to mourn what you have lost, and it's okay to be sad, disappointed, and even angry. It's okay to feel many things at the same time, and it's okay if some of those things contradict themselves. It's okay if it takes you longer to heal than you thought it would, and it's okay if you're not grieving the way that you've been told that you should. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. It's another one that says, sometimes you have to let go of the picture of what you thought life would be like and learn to find joy in the story you're living. She says the thing about infertility is it's never something that you plan for. It's never something you imagine to be a part of your picture. We don't grow up wondering if we're going to be able to get pregnant one day. We just expect it to happen when it's time, our time, like it's a guarantee. I wrestled with this so much in the beginning of our journey, and still now, who am I kidding? This isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't fair. This isn't how I pictured it. This isn't what I deserve. And if I had control over it all in the first place, I'm sure I thought I did, let me tell you. But instead, our picture became distorted when God handed us a season of waiting rather than the season of a baby. If I had learned anything from infertility, it's that life doesn't always go according to plan. But maybe sometimes we have to stop worrying, wondering, planning, and have faith that things will work out. Maybe not exactly how we pictured it, but just how it's meant to be. And I thought that was beautiful. Another one says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a pregnancy test asking for it to be positive. Now, you normally see memes happy that it's negative. But on the other side of the fence, guys, 1 in 4, every 1 in 4 women are definitely praying for a plus sign. And then one lady said, is it too much to ask for? Just one positive? I'll do anything, pretty please. Said you'd be surprised when watching your journey and you'd be surprised who's watching your journey and being inspired by it. I always try to remember that. Even though I'm going through, one day I will get through and then I'll be able to hand back my testimony to someone else. So I have to get through it so I'll be able to encourage someone else that they can get through it too. Another one says, please don't tell us to just relax. This might be the most common advice I have received. Not only is it degrading, like if I wasn't such a controlling person, we'd have been pregnant the first month we tried. Actually, infertility is a medical condition. It won't go away on its own, just like diabetes or cancer doesn't. Laying around the house or taking a nice relaxing vacation won't make us fertile. If it did, there would be a whole industry dedicated to that for infertile couples, and we'd spend maybe a nice $1,000 and be super happy instead of tens of thousands of dollars and still finds ourselves sad, lonely, and now completely broke. A romantic getaway to Hawaii will not improve a husband's sperm count. A relaxing massage will not heal endometrial scar tissue in a uterus or fallopian tube. Trying not to think about getting pregnant will not miraculously restore a hormone imbalance. And she says, say it again for the people in the back. Anyone else hate this phrase with a burning passion? Another one says, the sky looks different when you got someone you love up there. Another one says, it's not too late. You aren't behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Every step is necessary. Don't judge or berate yourself for how long your journey is taking. We all need our time to travel our own distance. Give yourself credit and be thankful you made it this far. Babies lost in the womb were never touched by fear. They were never cold, never hungry, never alone. And most importantly, they knew love. I'm 1 in 8 couples. I'm 1 in 8 because 1 in 8 couples struggle with infertility. I'm 1 in 4 because 1 in 4 women suffer with miscarriages, and I had 3. 6 years, countless tears, 3 doctors, hopelessness, 5 IVF cycles, and a heart that just didn't think could be put back together again after being broken so many times after every negative test. But then it was, my heart is whole. And now I will keep encouraging, helping, and leading a hand, a shoulder to cry, or listening ear to those going through the silent journey. The journey no one wants to talk about, because I don't want anyone to feel ashamed or isolated. This is National Infertility Week. Reach out, stop asking women why they don't have kids yet. Have a heart, care. My baby existed. It doesn't matter how briefly. To my family, I mattered. October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Another one says, can we all just take a moment to appreciate how incredible you are? Juggling infertility, work, relationships, decision-making, grief, fear, anxiety, excruciating, painful baby showers, well-meaning but super upsetting comments, and all with a smile on your face. You're incredible. You never know how strong you are until strong is the only option that you have. Am I right? I'm not sure who needs to see this today, but I hope you know how incredibly amazing and strong you are. October is Pregnant and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Since October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss, after I suffered a miscarriage, God had other plans for me and blessed me on Mother's Day with a gift to the world. After every storm is a rainbow, and hope this Sunday she will be 1 month old. We're not alone in this. I've been there, I went through it, and still am. She has a picture of a baby elephant crying and another baby elephant with angel wings in the air. October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. I am the face. I am 1 in 4. Miscarriage, infant loss, and stillbirth. It's been 2 years since I lost my babies. I think about my angel babies every day. My heart is healed and my faith has kept me strong. You never forget. When a child is born, people celebrate. When a child dies, people pretend nothing happened. Acknowledge our children by breaking the silence surrounding miscarriage, stillbirth, and infant loss. Remember the babies. 1 in 4 women experience miscarriage in their lifetime. Know you are not alone and don't be ashamed of your story. It will only inspire others. I have an angel baby. What is your angel baby's name? I already told y'all. It's going to be Jamesia and Chavez. I did not just stop being pregnant. My baby died. Hard truth, remember the babies. I have a baby born in heaven. Hard truth, but I am not alone. You are not alone. We are not alone. Breaking the silence. I am 1 in 4. Stillbirth, infant loss, miscarriage. Get aware. My heart goes out to any woman who has lost a child, may not have the chance to have the sex or even what your child looks like. Infant death, holding a child that you will never get to see him grow into a man, or mothers that have lost their children. Yeah, that is sad. I will be a mother. Alrighty, so I came across this woman, Molly Nichols. You can, she's a mama, a fertility coach, a healer, a mentor, spiritual coach, a messenger of remembrance. Secrets of fertility treatment success. She is 40 years old, you guys, and she has manifested herself a baby. You can find more information from her on linktr.ee/Molly, MOLLY, ANN Nichols, NICHOLS. Now, she has graciously made a baby manifesting. No, let me tell you the right thing. It's in my email. Hold on, I'm pulling it up because I'm going to play it after this. Your fertility affirmations download. So I asked her to send it to me. She sent it to me and I was able to upload it. I'm definitely going to share her information. I am a sharer. I don't pretend like anything is mine. I will be more than happy to tell you where I got it from because I honestly believe sharing is caring. Somebody shared her. That's how I found her. And now I'm sharing her with somebody else out there who would appreciate this. And I actually listened to this as I went to sleep last night. Yesterday was a really hard day for me. I literally cried to sleep. I don't know why. It comes in waves. Like, maybe I'm at the point too, I probably do need to go sit down and talk to a counselor. I know I want kids. I'm not rushing it. But these emotions, you guys, it's like you can't handle them. They just do what they want to do. And unless you know how to control them, they just kind of take over like a blanket. Like, you know how when you play ghost and a blanket is over you, you cut out the eyes? Well, it feels like something is covering me when I get in those waves. And I'm there somewhere deep inside. but until I shake it, I'm just kind of stuck. Another quote says, everything doesn't happen for a reason. At times, utter crap things happen for no reason at all. Some of you need to hear this. Not really like that. There's another person that says, we're still parents. A workshop for those who've experienced the loss of a baby during pregnancy or just after birth. So they're still parents. I really like that. I carry my baby in my heart. If looking up, there may be a rainbow waiting for you. You may not believe it, but there is always a rainbow just around the corner. You just have to have faith. You are not done. There's a room way up in heaven with hearts all on the walls, left by tiny angels whose wings were just too small. These hearts you see are special, for they're made of tiny feet. They represent all babies whose heart no longer beat. That was cute. The odds of a successful, helpful pregnancy after miscarriage are definitely in your favor. And I think they put 85% of women who had a miscarriage go on to have a baby. So that's pretty good statistics. It's another one that says, today is Rainbow Baby Day, and it's a bittersweet one. We celebrate the beautiful light of a new baby, and we honor those that couldn't come home. But the beauty of life is that we contain multitudes, right? So whether you have an angel baby, a rainbow baby, or both, write their names below. And to those mamas waiting for their rainbow, please know we see you, we hear you, and we're virtually hugging you right now. No matter what age your baby existed, your baby mattered. 1 in 8 of your friends struggle to get pregnant, and 1 in 4 of your friends has lost a baby. Losing a baby sucks. I don't feel like being profound right now. It just really sucks. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. It was something else that I wanted to share. It was a few more things, and I will wrap this one up. So let me give y'all a sidebar. I have so many things going through my mind, and my issue is organization. I downloaded OneNote, right? It's like a tablet in school. Remember, we had to go get our tablets from Dollar Tree or whatever, but my mama could not afford the 5-star notebook. Remember, it had the different dividers for your different sections with your subjects. Well, anyways, that's what Notebook is by Microsoft. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 notebooks, and they have different titles like Meesh at Night, Auntie Booze, Love Me, Bankruptcy, the podcast. So they each have a name, and inside of them I put all of my data. Well, this one in particular is called LM Publishing, and I have all my book titles in there. Y'all, I want to say I have over 50 book titles. And when I see quotes and pictures and stuff, I put them in those tags. And when it's time to write, I have my inspiration, right? Well, I have one of them that's called, is it Mommy? What was the name of that one? I have Angel Baby, Rainbow Baby. You were not a lost pregnancy or stillbirth, as some have described you. You were not a sad thing that happened to us or a tragic circumstance. You were a baby, my baby, our baby, a human being, and you still are. I love that one, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me move that tab because that's in the wrong space. I'm actually going to move this. It allows you to move them if you need to. To my other folder because I had it in the wrong place. I have a folder called Mamiana. Don't take my name, y'all. But I'm going to put my stuff in there. That's going to be one of my books, y'all. If you steal it, oh well. It's enough out here for everybody to eat, and I'm going to still write mine. Because stuff don't bother me like that. Okay, so in my folder, Mamiana, I have pictures, my mommy journal, baby girl names, baby boy names, different websites, information about miscarriages and fertility, women with no kids. I have Dear God, I don't want one, but I want 2 babies at the same time. I have Baby Yana, Mommy Yana, Mom T-Boo, twins. Mom T-Boo is when my sister had Isaiah. He would always mix me and Nitra up. And so he even wrote stuff to put on my wall at work. He made me something for Mother's Day, and he, instead of putting mommy or auntie, he put Mom T-Boo. And I thought that was so beautiful. Okay, so let me wrap this up with the last things I wanted to share with you guys. So this one says, I had a dream about a little girl and a guy. I was making homemade french fries and they burnt, of course. And I came back in the room with the guy and a little girl, and she was the cutest. She was trying to get up on the bed. So I picked her up and we're looking at TV with the guy, and I'm kind of too comfortable with the feeling. Like, I love that feeling. I'm praying this dream comes true. They mostly do, and I figure out for the life of me who the little girl, I couldn't figure out for the life of me who the little girl was. And I have 2 baby nieces, and I don't have any kids. See how God be playing? Only time will tell. So I remember I saved this picture of this little girl. She was the cutest. She had her face all scrunched up with one eye open and one eye closed, and her nose was scrunched up. And some mamas, they just overdo it. That's gonna be me. She had a little headband with her little onesie with her little pins, and it said, keep calm and change me. And I remember I posted this one day, and I had put kissy face emoji with the baby emoji and a bow emoji, and I put one day. And that picture, I say that picture because I love it so much. And sometimes I do be in my feels, so this was something else that I had wrote. So my best friend's having a baby, and I'm super happy for her. I just wish I could have one with her. So it seems like a lot of people are having babies at the same time, and it's going to be so cute to see their babies grow up together. And I'm not rushing time. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. But I honestly feel like all my friends' kids are going to be in middle school, if not high school or college, by the time I get going. Like, Lord, I don't have long. But we're gonna watch this thing play out. It's going to be all right. Another one is a picture of a woman praying, and she has a Bible and baby socks in her lap, and behind her is an angel with 2 babies. And it said, let each emotion claim every grain. For each time I cried for a child, and now all my tears are being washed by the rain. Something real tiding the barns of Fortis, and greatness was when an angel brought forth the baby she cried for. And I thought that was beautiful, so I say that too. Another one says, stop asking women when they are getting pregnant, because endometriosis, because PCOS, because other fertility issues, because miscarriage, because they can't afford to, because mental health, because they don't want to, because it's none of your damn business. And I thought that was, some people need to hear that in the back. Let's see. Another one said, y'all so used to accidental pregnancies that when a person waits to have kids, you assume something is wrong with them. Some of us want to have control over when we have kids, not just keep the baby because it's here. Now, I may be one of the 4 with fertility issues, but some women honestly just don't want to have kids, which is my best friend. She can definitely have kids, but her and her, I'm going to say fiance, are protecting themselves for the right time. Like, she want to get married. She want to have a house. I mean, everybody's different. It's your life, and you can plan your story however you want your story to go. And she just does not want to enter into motherhood until some of her other goals are accomplished, such as marriage, house, and her career. So I thought it was cool for some of the people that people may assume that they have issues, but they don't. So I'm not ashamed to say that I'm going through this. When I find the right person, I've already seen a fertility specialist when I thought everything was cool before, and we were going to go down that road. So I don't mind going down that road again. Let's see. Y'all hear that? Kingston is snoring like a grown man. I gotta tell Michelle. So I saw a picture of Nicki Minaj pregnant. And they put on top of this, a child, can you have one, as if it was her CD title. And I thought that was disrespectful as fuck. Now, I took offense because, I'll be in my feels. And this is not so nice. So, a warning. And when I saw that picture, I wrote, side journal. It said, this hit me as a low blow. I've had both a miscarriage and a tubal pregnancy. Although my babies are in heaven, I still want to raise children on earth. I believe God will send them to me, whether by IVF surgery or some other surgery or even adoption. Having a problem is something you have to talk to God about. But me, I have other options. So the answer is yes. I have ovaries, my husband has sperm, and we will have kids of our own when the time will tell. But while you worrying about what I can and can't do, can you stop having abortions, or can you show the receipts for the total amount of abortions you've had? Girl, if you had them, your income tax bid, you would have been a millionaire. Drops the mic. I said don't ever come for me, and I meant it. Now that was mean, but why do people do that? When it's stuff that you can control, like, oh, look at your teeth. Okay, you go get braces. Oh, 4 eyes, you go get contacts or LASIK surgery. But when it's something serious that, science isn't 100% to where it's a fix like braces or fix like LASIK surgery, and it's very fucking expensive, you guys. Why would you even joke about that? That's like, some subjects are hands off, and I really was offensive when I heard that. So everybody be like, oh, you so nice and you sweet. There's two sides to everybody, so I have another side as well. Let me see. I think I got... Oh, I put that one in there twice. Okay, so I went over all of them. So I went over all of them. Oh, no. It was one more. It was one more that I wanted to go over. Because... some people, honestly, their womb, they cannot carry a child. So I don't know if you're aware, but if you are a mother out there and you carry someone's child, that's called a surrogate. And they pay a pretty penny for surrogacy. And it's not just for celebrities, you guys. Anybody who's able to do it can do it. So I wanted to find that flyer. I had a flyer on my page. See if I could find it. Can we just listen to this music for a little bit? I love lo-fi. It's like, even if y'all don't smoke, it's like a vibe. You just chill. Some people listen to it when they do homework and stuff. It's just so chill. I love it. Okay, found it. So it says nationwide surrogates needed this summer. Earn $30,000 to $40,000 for first-time surrogates. Earn extra money to assist in paying off credit card debt, student loans, or just enter into 2020 ahead of the game. Women helping women. For more details, call 208-695-6644 or visit www.nationwideeggdonation.com/surrogates. For criteria and online application at the bottom of the page. I thought that was really sweet. Now, I actually went to the doctor because I was like, since I'm not having any kids and, I could definitely use the money. I'll just have a child for someone else, right? So the doctor was like, it's best if you've already had a child. No, I didn't want to have the child. I wanted to donate some of my eggs to women who couldn't have a child. Because what he was going to do is he was going to give me a surgery to open up my tube and also get eggs. And so I was filling out the paperwork and going through that process, but I never actually went in for the surgery. My mom was like, you shouldn't go. You should try to have kids of your own. First I wouldn't do it, this, that, the other. Y'all, and I'll never forget, I remember my mom prayed for me and my love at the time to have a child. And then she was like, no, I take it back. She was like, y'all not married. I don't want to, pray over that situation. And that kind of hurt. I was thankful that she prayed for me. And I was sad when she took it back because I grew up in the church, y'all. And I cannot tell you how many mothers are in there without a ring on their finger. So they not engaged. They maybe not even dating, not engaged, and definitely ain't married. So why can't you bless for life to be made outside of wedlock? Because it happens every day. Most churches are filled with single mothers that don't have a boyfriend. Some of them, they're not engaged. Some of them, and they're not married. Some of them. So when I have a kid, and if they have a child early, I'll watch the child if they want to go off to college and different stuff like that, or if they have fertility issues such as myself, I'll pray for them, whether they're with somebody or not. Because when I get my house, y'all, and I have extra rooms, because right now the second room is for my business. My business is my baby number one. Okay? So I'm gonna need another room for the actual baby, unless me and baby gonna be sharing a room together. But I want to fill my rooms up with kids. And I think when you adopt, they kind of look at your living and is there space for the kids and stuff like that. So I want to make sure everything is in line for that next step. And if hubby, fiance, baby daddy, future husband, man, don't come, then that's fine. It'll just be me and my kids living this life. Because when you wait on stuff, sometimes you'll end up waiting forever. Like, sometimes waiting will make you miss your opportunity. Like, technology is so advanced, I can go pick sperm. I can pick the genes of my baby. Do I want him to be smart, educated businessman? Like, it's a freaking sperm bank. You know what I mean? And I know plenty of people that wouldn't mind going half. Not plenty. That sounds ridiculous. I'm cool with some people that wouldn't mind going half on a baby with me. But my ideal scenario would be to raise a baby together. But I'm just saying, if not, I'm still going to have a child. So don't worry about me. I'm going to be okay. I'm just enjoying the freedom and the quiet time that I have until motherhood comes knocking on my door. So anybody, and I know a lot of people, even in my family, that have experienced miscarriages, not just me. So I want to hug and love on each and every one of you all. Our babies are with us at all times, smiling down on us, helping us. At times we may not even be aware. I have an altar, and I'm going to put my babies on my altars because I remember, like, hey, I can put my babies on my altar. So I got little baby shoes and a little baby dress up there, but I want to get something for my son because that's just for the girl. So don't be worrying about why people don't have kids. Just, be sensitive in that area. And some people want to plan their life out before kids. Some people desperately want kids and they just need to seek assistance before they can have kids. And some people are still grieving and they're not ready to try for kids yet. So you just never know what people are going through. And I don't know, like, humans are becoming desensitized. We need to tap into our emotions again and understand that people have feelings. And even if you don't understand, it's okay. You should be able to put yourself in someone's shoes and be able to understand from their point of view, even if it's not from yours. So that was today's episode. And until next time, bye. And this concludes today's conversation. Thanks a million for listening. You can reach me on other social media platforms at www.linktr.ee/LUV.MEESH www.linktree/love.meesh. I hope you have a better than great day. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.